Now, we must expose the speaker and force him to tell us where the other Verdant gemstones are. There's just one problem. Yes, of course, we all can. But we need the information the speaker possesses. You'll have to convince Leovix to wait until we know where the other gemstones are. In any case, I'm in favor of justice, but against violence.
Before you counsel patience, I'd ask you to remember the atrocities this speaker and his conniving lackey have committed. They betrayed Medea, the Druids, the Iron Rose, and the entire town. They need to pay in blood! Yes, everyone keeps telling me the location of some stolen jewels, right? The company of the Iron Rose is well versed in the arts of persuasion. My blade can be very convincing. Very well. I'll stay my blade for now. Those scoundrels best pray to whatever spirits rule this hell that you are successful. And quickly, or else the streets of Corinth will be awash with their blood.
You and that brute Leovix are up to something, aren't you? He's been eyeing me like a hungry wolf. His grudge is misplaced. As the speaker and I have explained, the Bocanir Creek pirates are to blame. My hat? Well, I believe I lost that in town. Huh? Someone must have picked it up. My hat proves nothing. Ah, merde! Fine. None of this was my idea, you realize, eh? Francis convinced me that we would both get rich of this plan. I was a fool to listen to him. Those cursed things. Superstition or not, I never wanted anything to do with them. Look, I only know he has one of the jewels stashed in the town hall. Expose him. The oath deserves it. Just leave me in peace. Yes?
But this is so unlike you. Why are you snooping around here? Sit down and have a drink with me. If there's some misunderstanding, I'm sure we can work it out. That? Why, I've never seen it before. If you found that here in the town hall, it must have been planted. It was probably Captain DuPont. As the speaker, I order you to apprehend that traitor. Oh, really? Well, I guess this is it, isn't it? Francis Turner's corruption exposed. I bet everyone's overjoyed. All I ever wanted was for this town to stand up against the sorceress Medea. My intentions were good. I'm afraid that found its way into the coffers of Captain Corapati. Good luck recovering that. But I've told you the truth now. I assume this earns me some leniency, right? Right? Are you even listening to me?
So the speaker himself had the second gemstone. How did I not see that coming? Ah, saves us some trouble, I suppose. We can just take it directly to one of the shrines. Oh, what about the third gemstone? Another pirate, I suspect. Seems those are Francis Turner's closest friends and confidants. Oh, by the way, we'll need to escort Francis and Captain DuPont out of town without Leovic seeing. I'll talk to Quartermaster Agrawal about dealing with the two criminals. And then I can start asking around town about this Captain Corapati character. Oh, you read my mind. Yes, this gemstone should be taken back to the Spire of Kochab to the southwest. Oh, do be careful if you run into any ancient guardians there. I'm afraid you're quite indispensable at this point. I hear something new on the wind. I believe it's the sound of... Oh, yes! It's the sound of procrastination.
My brushes! Oh, thank you! I've painted so many places, I forgot where I left them. I tried searching, but as soon as I got anywhere, inspiration would strike and I'd be painting with my second best set of brushes. Oh, not just mine. I'm part of a whole group of landscape painters on Aeternum. You haven't lived until you've captured the clouds over the bay at sunset, or seen the sun peeking over the mountains at dawn.
Always returning victorious and looking like it was a simple matter. I'm glad you're back. I understand you've restored another one of these Verdant Gemstones to its proper place. Well enough. Grace managed to keep Leovix distracted in the tavern long enough to get Francis and Captain DuPont out of town. Oh, and then everyone had to go and elect me as the new Speaker of the Winds. Thank you. I only hope we can move fast enough to ensure there's still a town worth speaking for. As I mentioned, Grace has been a huge help, but she's restless and leaving soon. She wanted to speak with you. Go on.
Well, look at you, breathing life back into this wee sad town. You almost make me want to pitch in. But I've been anchored here too long. It's time to catch some wind and find more favorable surroundings. I'll be heading up north. I hear there's a bigger town up there. More modern, much wealthier. Sounds like a place a girl can make some real coin. This town's tied up in more secrets and lies than the Pope.
Normally that would be exactly my kind of place, but I'm feeling uneasy. Too much like being back home. There's some dark history there. You've got it covered, and I'm starting to grow moss on my backside. You'll need to be going after that third gemstone. That pretty little druid wants you to meet her to the east. She's scouting out that pirate den. Oh, we'll cross paths again. As surely as day follows night. You're a restless spirit, same as I. Go help the druid girl, then catch up with me in the north. Until then, keep your eyes on the horizon.
I'm glad you're here, but I'm afraid I have some bad news. These pirates have been cursed into lost, just like so many others in Windsward. That means there won't be any chance of negotiating with them. Well, just know, this Captain Korapati was particularly nasty before. She's likely worse now. She also has a pet alligator. I hope you ate a fortifying meal before leaving town. I think you're going to need it. Patience will win the day. I'd recommend taking out the alligator first. Oh, there should be some catwalks to help you keep your distance and prevent them from surrounding you. I believe in you. Splendid! You clearly weren't eaten by the alligator, and you don't even have any rips on your clothes. Oh, now I regret not tagging along to watch. It must have been an impressive sight. Most importantly, you've recovered the third Verdant Gemstone. We're finally close to restoring the land's protections. Oh, you'll need to take the gemstone to the shrine at the ruins known as Sirius. This should be easy for you. Agreed. While you head to Sirius, I'll visit town and make sure preparations are underway to resume the tribute. I'll meet you at Sirius, and together we can watch as the land is restored. It's going to be marvelous.
they shall revel in their false victories, deluding themselves when the true test is still to come.
Did you manage to restore the last Verdant gemstone? Strange. I thought I would sense something, but it's very faint. Could it be because I'm still just an apprentice? I have much to learn. Corinth is doing better than before. There is order and calm in the streets with Sotvik as the new Speaker of the Winds. And he's moved quickly to resume the tribute to Medea, so it should already be on its way. You definitely should. But now that we've restored the third gemstone, I'm going to visit the Druidic Warren of Thornhall. I'm hoping by some miracle my fellow druids are restored as well. I'll see you in town after.
Thank the stars you've returned. If the final gemstone has been restored, then that should mean we will soon have reprieve from the famine. I fear that hunger is quickly eroding the townspeople's patience with the new speaker. Fortunately, there are new developments that may plunge us back into chaos just as we were starting to have hope. Just minutes ago, Captain Leovek sent word that the tribute encountered trouble on the road. Sadly, no. He's overwhelmed with the duties of Town Guard Captain, so he sent some of his new recruits. Captain Leovek should be down at the gate. Please find out if anything can be done.
Good thing you're here, comrade. You won't believe it, but my recruits just returned with confirmation that the new tribute has come under attack. I was about to go myself, But if you're willing, I'd prefer it were you. The caravan came under attack at the Bulrush Wash River crossing. I'm told it's a full onslaught of Lost. Recover what you can, including the Speaker's letter to Medea. I'll prepare a new wagon. Strength be with you.
And I have been sworn in as the new speaker. It is my solemn oath to double the usual quantities as recompensed. I hope you will please reconsider any actions you have taken against our town as punishment for our failure. I know that with your guidance, we can return stronger and more peaceful. Your humble servant, Satvik Agarwal, Speaker of the Wings.
Every time I have to see the terrible fate that's befallen my fellow druids, I shudder at the horror. After all our work restoring the Verdant Gemstones, this is enough to make even me lose hope. This would suggest the famine was Medea's doing all along. But she's only resorted to such cruelty because of the Verdant Gemstones. Moira mentioned something about Medea's involvement in building the shrines. Yes, And now she's the one preventing the land from healing. There is a fourth verdant gemstone within Thornhall, you see? She has taken the warren for herself and removed the gemstone to ensure the curse cannot be lifted. She may not listen to reason, but she must be confronted. My powers pale compared to hers, so I'd be of little help. But if anyone can defeat a powerful sorceress like Medea, it will be you. My last hope goes with you. You'll have to forgive me. I've just spoken with the sorceress Medea herself. I'm at a loss for words. I still can't believe that you defeated her. That this is happening. She said that you've proven the people here are worthy, and that she allowed you to restore the final Verdant gemstone. I think she wishes to speak with you now. I need to find somewhere to sit down.
Behold, the gifted warrior who bested me approaches. I am sorely tempted to test you once again. No. But it would be diverting. You possess a rare power not found among newcomers to Aeternum. Another possesses this power. But I will not speak her name. She is the herald of corruption, and far more dangerous than you. Oh, then corruption already has its hooks in you. They will be extremely difficult to remove. It would be foolish for me to take a stand. I'll simply wait for this tempest to blow over. There's an old man fishing the river not far from here. His simple-minded demeanor belies great wisdom. Seek him out if you would fight corruption. As for me, I will bid you farewell. For now. There is nothing more for either of us here. Our destinies lie elsewhere. But we may cross paths again.